work out good. Kind of like this little thing here. Well, this will be Barn Jim Bill here, and we're not lifting or nothing this week. We'll come over to Big Jim's place out here to check out his bike and check out the hardware he's won this past year. And you know, me and Jim work together, and we all the people out there at the plant are saying, well, Jim's winning this and that and this and that, but nobody comes out to see the bike. So I'm out here to verify the hardware, verify the bike, detail, you know, check out the details on it. And we're just here with the big guy now and to see what he says about being 6 for 6 out there and undefeated this year and smoking the competition. So what do you think? Okay, talk about being 6 for 6, Jim.
I started entering it this year in the spring, continually, just everyone's shows I would see, and I got Best in Show at a local area around here that's put on every year, Memorial Day weekend. Got Best in Show, and that's my normal wins are Best in Show or Best Harley. So.
Well, you know, what do you think that we could get, you know, to get on a streak like that? It's pretty unusual, I'd say.
I think you have to play to all people, young and old.
Yeah.
The women, men, children. The color of the bike, everyone loves blue. Dark blue. The younger kids like the flames and the skulls. You know, the older guys like the Harleys. So, if there's a trophy there for specifically for a Harley, I hope to win it.
So what have you talked to any of the judges and stuff about what they like about it, or?
They normally say everything. They like the paint. A lot of people that look at the bike they think it's paint, and it's not. I don't have the kind of funds to have that airbrushed on. You know, the color of the bike's original. It's called Sinister Blue, and I love this color. And I just went with that color with the flames and the skulls. And like I said, didn't have the funds for it, so I went a cheaper route, and I went with vinyl graphics. Some people call them stickers.
Yeah.
I get made fun a lot, you know. You've heard them at work.
Yeah.
A lot of stickers on that bike. No, they're not stickers. You know.
Well, talk about like what I call. There's a way I talk about lifting and powerlifting and stuff, and I always call it like guts to enter. You can't never win a contest if you ain't got the guts to enter. I want to talk about just how you feel when you're going out there.
Nervous. Serious. About a month ago, I took it over to Tiffin, and it was an all bike, no cars, no trucks or nothing, just strictly bikes. And there ended up being a total of around 30 bikes. And I pulled in, and there was some bikes there that people paid a lot of money for. Old school choppers, just, you know, the $30,000, $40,000 bikes. And I'm like, I don't have a chance in hell. But I was there to show it off.
Yeah.
I like what I got.
Right.
If you don't like what I got, I didn't ask you to look at it.
Well, show you won that one, right? That was the last one.
That was this trophy right here.
Let me get over here and I'll try to get down on that thing. Let me see what's going on.
This one here was.
Let me get. Why don't you pick it up, Jim, and just kind of hold it still, and I'll get down on it. It's just. Yeah, just go ahead and talk about that one then.
I think this was my best one that I won. I got, there was only one trophy to win out of all the bikes. And people, at the start, everyone was over at the $30,000 bikes looking at all them. No one was over looking at mine. And then few of them kind of gradually worked over and
Okay.
took mine out, and then everyone started recognizing my bike. And some lady went up and voted on it, and she come back that way, and she goes, boy, my register number was number 7. And she said, boy, I seen a lot of 7s in that jar. I said, you weren't supposed to tell me that. You get my hopes up. But
Yeah.
I got this trophy. They let me take these promotional signs that were sponsors of the show. Bud Light was also a sponsor. It was this trophy, $100 prize. They bought me a beer. You know,
Yeah.
did all the pictures and that. And this one's real metal. It's not fake. It ain't plastic.
All right. Yeah, it makes a difference. What about that? Some of that other, like that gas that pumping you got there? And
This one here, I won.
let me get down on that thing.
I won this one. Another one, Best in Show. I won this last Sunday. It was a fundraiser, car, truck, and bike show at a nursing home, and they were earning money. Thought it was a good thing to do. The money was going to something good, and didn't see the trophies or anything like that. What they had, and like I said, there was one trophy to win, and there was about I think 15 bikes, bunch of cars, trucks.
Yeah. So what's that back one up there? Can you get that one down? And then the others.
This is the one I won in the spring for best in show. This one, before I even had the bike done.
I like that. I like that.
They didn't have first, second, third, place trophies. It was top 20.
Okay.
And some of them look like the old gas pumps, like the one I showed you.
Yeah.
Others look like this. And it was before I even had the bike done.
Right.
It was about mid. My mom said, hey, why don't you do this? The local company was doing an anniversary thing for Corvettes, and they put one on out here at the park. And everything was invited, so I took my bike out and showed it.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah.
That was pretty neat.
That one with the stars looks cool too. Once you get that down, and talk about it.
This one here was for last year for a guy we work with, car, truck, and bike show we put on last fall. And
That's nice. Yeah.
got People's Choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one here I won 2 trophies. And that one is this one, and the furthest tall one, the other gold one. I won that one and this one. That's the first time I ever won 2 trophies at an event.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then this year, the 2 beside it, they had a bike show before the run started. And I got best all around Harley and best in show. So I won two trophies for that event.
What about that? Okay. What's that? Is that big one, the plaque and up there?
That's just a clock. I'm
Okay.
a Harley plaque.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. On. Yeah. First thing about that is, why don't you talk about your bag back here, Jim? I remember shoot your voice to the camera while I zoom in on it and stuff. What do those patches have meaning for you?
Meaning these patches are representing some of my family that was in the Marine Corps, friends, my younger brother, and that. And I put them on here in respect for them serving our country. And then the lower one, my dad and a couple of my uncles were in the Army. My dad was in the 101st Airborne, Screaming Eagles. So I just put them on there, little honoring of them. And when I ride, they ride.
And up here you have a good shot of those tags. And just talk about the tags up there.
I asked them if I could have a couple of their dog tags. And they jingle in the wind. And that kind of helps us ward off animals. The jingling of it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, keeps evil spirits away too.
It's kind of like a little angel.
Yeah, cool.
So.
Go ahead and talk about it. There you go. I'm on it. Go ahead.
My bag up front, if you can focus in on it, I had it etched in there. It says "Hell and Back," and just a little message out there for some of my life. And the pin up there is my dad's. It's his jump wings that he earned when he was in the Army. And they're the airborne wings. I thought that looked pretty cool up front.
Awesome. Where's it say "Hell and Back," Jim? Right on the light?
You can't see the hell part, but it says "in back" and cross there.
Oh, yeah,
stuck
okay.
It, you know.
Okay, yeah.
But,
yeah, that's cool. I'm just focused on the whole thing. So if you want to point something out, we can focus in on it. Okay, yeah. Let me get in there.
Okay.
Before you start talking. Yeah. Okay. I got the two skulls in there. So go ahead and talk about them if you want. Yeah.
This one here I like a lot. I found I wanted something different, nothing that no one else has. So I got on eBay and just searched and searched. I found this guy out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, and this is made of metal, all steel.
Yeah.
And he had a phone number on there to call if I had any questions, so I called him up and asked if he could do a color match to the paint I had. And I told him what color I had, and it took me about a month to get it. Luckily I did it over the winter, and I got it, and I really think it sets off the bike.
Now what's it covering there?
This is a horn cover.
Okay.
This underneath here is my horn.
Yeah.
I got some. Can you get this, Bill?
Yeah, I can get anything you got down there.
You get them lights?
Yeah.
So I had some flat LED red lights. I thought it looked pretty cool, lighting his eyes up. Red. You can really see him at night. I got him. Underneath the tank.
Yeah, I can see him. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and talk about that guy.
This one here is my coil cover. Seeing as how I had this for the horn cover, I wanted something to cover up this coil.
Is that made by the same guy?
No, this one here was on the East Coast. In, I do believe, New Hampshire. And he had one of these online advertised. So I called him up and asked if he made it for a FXST. And he said, yep, he still had the die for it.
Yeah.
And he said not a problem. He said he'd need a couple weeks to get it made up and painted and everything, but it's all airbrushed and it fit like a glove. So.
What else, like down there? You got a lot of detail down there on stuff.
Well, some of this stuff is aftermarket.
Right.
These here are aftermarket because Harley Davidson doesn't make a. They just make a plain chrome cover insert for there. So I got on the power of eBay.
Right.
And found that.
Now what's it? Okay, tell us what all those covers cover. You know, like where.
This is your primary side. This is the inspection cover.
Okay, and is that transmission area? Or?
This is your chain drive for your transmission.
Okay. Yeah, see, I'm a rookie, so I don't know. So you explain the basics too. And then back here you got the skull with the Harley.
Yep, this is called a derby cover. This here is where your clutch plates are in here. So you can take this cover off, inspect your clutch with it, where you fill it at when you change out the primary fluid. So, here's your oil tank. I thought it looked pretty cool. Having the same thing here, down here. Made it look like it was moving in the wind.
Yeah.
Shifter rod, found it on
You
eBay.
get that thing in there.
This here I kind of modified. It was originally for the full dressers, the FLHs and that, because of the shifter arm being a different shape. So I cut the bottom off, did a little grinding, stuff like that, and made it fit to the top, and it kind of flows together.
Yeah.
My hand grenades,
Right.
I thought those would look cool up front,
Yeah.
give a new meaning to drive by.
Yeah, well, you know.
You shoot bullets, I throw grenades.
Let me get on that skull in the front there. I kind of like that thing. Let me get close on that sucker. Is that lit? Then is
No, that just has red eyes.
Yeah.
That
Cool.
one there, I just made that. I just made it. You know what it used to
Yeah.
be?
Turn it a little this way and get the. There you go. There you go. Go ahead. Talk about that then. What were you saying?
I just made that up. It used to be a license plate cover. And I held up. I said that looked pretty cool. Just the chrome head. So, and the whole thing was chrome. I didn't want the whole thing chrome. So I laid it up there, traced it, cut it off, scuffed it with a Scotch Brite pad, painted the background black so it would blend in with the fender or the frame, and
Yeah. Cool.
called it done.
Okay. Start shooting it because there's actually so much detail on this that's interesting. It's like it'd be here an hour if you was talking about everything. I like it.
Oh yeah.
I like stuff like that. You can see what I'm looking at. You can see it. Gas tank. That's cool. Now talk about those graphics a little, just who did it. And,
I come up with the idea, and a friend of mine owns a graphics shop in Finley, and I went to him, gave him the idea, told him what I wanted, and he called me back a couple weeks later, told me to come in and check it out. He had various ones.
That's a Banshee, isn't it?
Yep, Banshee Graphics. Guy owns it, his name's Bart. But I went in, picked out what I wanted, and I didn't want all the same skulls through the bike. I wanted it varied.
Yeah.
I didn't want everything the same.
Yeah.
And I pulled all my tins off. Like I said, I like the color of the blue that was on it, so I just wet sanded everything down, took them into him. He laid down all the graphics on the tins, and then I brought them home, and a guy I know real well that owns a body shop, I had him clear coat over everything so that they wouldn't fade or peel up. And it kind of gives it a, if you can get
Let
to
me get that up here a little bit, back up there.
it kind of gives it a depth, a 3D look
Yeah.
with the edge of that on there throughout the whole thing. And then if you come down on the fender, the way that ripples across the edge of the flames, kind of gives it
I
that,
just can't move too fast here with this camera.
gives
There
it
you
a
go.
that depth, like it's protruding out of the steel, like it's
Yeah.
molded into it.
Yeah, like a texture. Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, a lot of people think it's painted on, and it's not.
I tell you what, I like the way that little bar looks. Support bar coming out the back here. See where I'm looking? Right there. That looks cool. In the middle of all that
Yeah.
chrome.
He gave me anything extra that he ran off.
Yeah.
And then I just added it to the frame coming down off the back. On the oil tank, that didn't get clear coated over because that's a pain in the butt to pull. So I just added that to it.
What about the skulls on the exhaust there? I'm focusing in on that.
I found these heat shields. They're in various catalogs, V-Twin, J&P. And I liked them. I said, those look pretty cool on the pipes.
Yeah, they don't look like skulls at first until you really think about it.
Yeah, you gotta look at them.
Yeah, that's cool. Sometimes I get in too close and ruin my focus. Okay, I'll get a little shot of that back wheel. I can just see a little bit of it, but it's different looking. It's definitely different looking.
I did, when I originally bought the bike, the back rim was aluminum. And I wanted chrome for it. A dish, just like the one that was on it.
Yeah.
So I just happened to be at the Harley dealership, and the guy said, "Hey, we have a guy that we send all of our chroming to." And I said, "Oh, that'd be great if you give me a card or name." Well, the name of the company is Bikes 2NV. And they do a rim exchange. And if your rim is good, not bent, not cracked or anything, you can take it there. The only extra thing you got to buy is the bearings. They have them there, but they recommend using the Harley Davidson wheel bearings. And they press them in. You come out with a brand new rim, chromed. They have a lifetime warranty on them. If it chips, anything happens to that chrome on that rim, you take it back to them, they replace it for free.
What about the front one there?
Front one.
Let me get this thing over here. See if I can back it up.
The front one I got lucky. That one there, I did a swap with another guy. He wanted, this originally had a chrome spoke rim on the front. And he had this rim on his bike. He didn't like this rim. I liked his rim, he liked mine.
Yeah.
Both the same size, both there.
I'm just gonna get some shots of this thing. That back skull. I'm trying to shoot the whole bike here.
You're a lot closer than I thought.
I like to be on top. I like to be on top of stuff.
You can really get in there, can't you?
Yeah. And we're gonna get in at that gas tank pretty soon. We're gonna get in on the top of the gas tank. Why don't you go over there by it and just talk a little bit about it, and then I'm gonna move it around and get a closer look at that top of that gas tank. That remember to talk to the camera, but I like your stuff. That's cool. Look. Yeah. I'll get over here in a minute. Just talk about how this all came about. You know, you put different things together from different places. I take it to get this right?
This here, these are just an overlay. An insert that Harley Davidson sells.
Okay.
And it just came out with it a couple years ago. It's metal.
Yeah, put that there. Keep the train out. Yeah, that's cool. We can handle that. We can handle that kind of excess noise. Yeah, I like that.
I added a new updated tack and speedometer to it because it was just a speedometer, no tack.
That's got kind of a hood on top of it. I like that thing, yeah.
It's a sun brow. To shade it a little bit when you're riding.
So you got no radio or nothing?
No. I'm total commando. The sound of the motor and the pipes are music enough for me.
Yeah. I'm just going across the handlebars and the grips and stuff.
I picked these up at swap meet. These mirrors got the flame upright and the teardrop mirror on it. My grips look like the blade of a knife
Oh, yeah.
up here, curved out, and then they have the finger grips on the backside. I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna get over there for that too. I'm just gonna get the most out of this angle that I'm shooting out of here. Then we'll get over there and take a look at that too. Okay. Textures. Yeah, okay, well you got over it in the gas tank. That tank cover, or that port on the tank looks pretty good. I kinda like that. It's different looking.
This here?
Can you pull that out, show it up in the
Or
kit?
this?
Oh, both of them. Can you
This is
pull
my
them?
gas cap.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, just stick it up right over this so we can see it. You put it up like over that. There you go. Cool. You know, let me get down on it.
Don't light a match right now.
No. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, let me see that other one.
I can't take that out, Bill.
Nope. Okay.
I can't take this
Oh,
one
that's
out.
just
That's
a
the gauge.
Yeah, okay.
That's your fuel gauge. So I can't, it's mounted in there solid.
Yeah, let's see if I can kind of messing up with the camera. Okay. Okay. I'm going to back it off and get a shot here of the whole thing.
Oh, look at there, see if you got the, oh yeah, that looks good on this side lit up.
Yeah, those lights at the bottom are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like those lights. That's cool. Try to get that front wheel and front fender. Yep, it's on.
My spark plug wires, I found those over the winter on eBay, a new company, and the your normal size spark plug wires for high performance are 8 to 9 millimeters. These are 12 millimeter spark plug wires.
Yeah.
They're really big.
Is that their brand name? That
Twisted?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
They sell a bunch of them in various colors, and they got a bunch of them on eBay for sale.
Yeah.
And
Right.
like I said, you can for your application, they have a phone number on there you can call. I always look for a phone number when I'm on there to, if I have questions, so I can talk to someone personal about it. You know, not send an email and wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, if you want to do something, you want to do it.
Right.
Not piss around.
And it worked good because I have a high performance ignition module and coil in this. It's the Screaming Eagle ignition module.
Well, there's only one thing left to do, which is like open the door and kick it on a little. Let's get a little noise, and that'll be about the end.
You sure?
Hell yeah. Are you kidding? Hell yeah.
We'll get a good crosswind going.
Yeah, okay. You want this open?
Yep, swing that open.
Okay.
You got it rolling?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alright.
She's a rolling.
We'll turn the gas on. Hopefully it'll start up.
Let it idle a little. Whoa. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. See you at the next.
I'll see you at the next show.